Well, good morning, everybody out there in the YouTube land. I hope you're all fine and dandy and everything is going in your preferable direction that you wish for it to go in. So today is, I'm losing track of the days now. Today is Wednesday. It's the first day the kids are home. They've been home for like, well, an hour. And yeah, they've got themselves a disco going in here. And apparently they're doing dental treatment on each other. I better keep my eye on that. I'm not too sure I don't think that's going to pan out very well for anybody, really. So that's what they've done. They made a complete mess of the house, and well, they're just kids, aren't they? That's what kids do, unfortunately. So anyway, that's a little bit of news on them. We'll get back to them a little bit later. But what I really want to do is I want to. I've struggled with my weight for many, many years. In actual fact, probably 10, 12 years now. Bear with me a second. What did he give you? Whoa! Wow, that's really nice of him. Dig it. And what's the other one? Tip Tap. Oh, well, that's really nice of him. You'll have to thank him when you see him. Give him a big hug, won't you, when you see him? Yeah? Mr. Llewellyn gave him those. Oh, Mrs. Llewellyn. Give Mrs. Llewellyn a big hug then. And thank her. Yeah, when you see her. It's very kind of her.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
They used to be reading books.
They are reading books?
Yeah.
Good. Are you all right there, Hazel?
I am. I'm reading.
Hang on. You can talk now.
Thanks. So I'm reading a Facebook post that says, "For everyone trying to work from home, tell us something your kids are doing, but call them your co-workers. My co-workers just eat my breakfast and turned up in a princess dress.
That was only the boy.
My co-worker is riding his bike around the living room and shouting down the phone when I have conference calls.
Wow, this is
My co-worker put his sock in my cereal.
Mummy.
One of my co-workers was on the
Mummy,
toilet
look
and the
how
other
big-
one needed a wee, so he peed on the first one's leg.
Yep, that sounds about right.
They are big, aren't they? My co-worker pinched my boob because I wouldn't give him biscuits.
Did you tell him about your co-worker is doing a vlog sitting on the sofa in just his pants?
Well, that was a really funny one. My co-worker keeps pouring water all over the floor and belly sliding through it. My co-worker keeps playing with their penis while talking to me.
Well, that's what I'm doing, isn't it?
This is my one, that's what I meant. That was a really good one. Where's it gone? Hang on. My co-worker just held a wedding between plants and zombies.
Lovely.
My co-worker is currently inside a cardboard box banging on the sides.
Sounds right. Did you tell him your co-worker has started up a new dentist's
Not yet, no.
office and music blaring, with dental music blaring out, and they're using things like metal straws as implements to touch each other's teeth with?
No.
Yeah, because that's what our co-workers have been doing at the minute.
Doing?
Our co-worker.
Okay. All right.
My co-worker's at the particular moment. My co-worker, at this particular point, is cuddling peas, fluffy peas, that she's got in a pod. Show everybody the peas in the pod.
My co-worker lay on the floor and cried, overwhelmed at the thought that the letter P and the vegetable pea sound the same but are not the same.
Hey, there you go. Look, Willow, little facey peas.
And I got a Buzz Lightyear.
You got Buzz Lightyear. That's a Lego Buzz Lightyear, isn't it? All right, you don't need to get too close, particularly the way things are at the moment. Remember, I'm going to get a big stick and push you kids as far away as possible and say, you can't come any closer than this. With my stick with a glove on it, you can't come any nearer than this.
I know.
What other ones are there, Hazel?
I have to wipe my co-worker's bum.
Imagine if peas were that big, Willow, and you had to eat them. Imagine if that, you wouldn't need a dinner, would you? That would be your dinner.
My co-worker attempted to poo on his big sister.
My co-worker's been an arse at the minute.
and then squirted
This
poo all
one.
over the bedsheet.
Sorry?
My co-worker tried to poo on his big sister and then squirted poo all over the bedsheet.
Ah, that's disgusting.
That's the opposite way round.
It is.
Peeing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one
I'll get you.
tried to pee on that one
Yeah.
because it was funny.
Yeah. I was on the toilet and then he came in and he was like, I need the toilet. I was like, you have to wait. And then he took his willy out and then he peed
I'm sorry if
all
this is
over
juggly, guys. I've got a little him trying to put his toy in front. Toys. That's not code for Willy. Trying to put his toy in front of the camera.
My co-worker climbed onto the window ledge and started meowing. When told to get down, she answered with a meow and licked the window.
Nice.
My co-workers were arguing over a bottle of bubble mix that they spilled everywhere, and then they kicked each other instead of cleaning the spillage.
Nice.
When another co-worker tried to clean the spillage, they ate her food.
Hazel, can you tell your son
Stop it, Fox.
he's been a pain in the bum? Hazel, tell him.
Stop it, Fox.
That's really stern. That'll work. Stop it, Fox. That'll work. Right, I'm gonna have to get back to you in a minute, guys, because he's been a bit an arse. An arse! More.
No, they're not.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's about it, is it?
The park, kiddos.
Oh yeah, park!
Otherwise, the outside exercise time will be over, and we'll have to come back and
Very.
academic time.
Yeah, you got academic time. That means you got school.
Actually, yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Go on, go. Speak to you in a minute, guys. Finally, I have some peace and quiet. They've taken the dog out. I opted not to because I wanted to finish this video, and I was not going to get the opportunity to do that whilst the kids were at home because you saw it was bedlam. Absolute mayhem here. Quite fun though, quite fun mayhem and bedlam. We'll see how long that lasts. See how long the novelty lasts before it wears off. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been getting back to my weight. I've carried a lot of weight for quite a long time, many years actually, sort of last 10, 15 years maybe at a stretch. And I used to be very thin. I used to be like, I was sort of 12 and a half, 13 stone. And then I had my accident. And after that, I don't know, I just piled the weight on. Because I was kind of debilitated to the point that I wasn't as mobile or as motivated as I was prior to the accident. So that all contributed towards the weight piling. And I decided that, you know what, I've decided for over many years, I need to do something about this, never need to do something about this. But apathy was the rule of the day. And of course, with apathy, nothing gets done, does it? You promise yourself things, but then you can't be asked to actually get down and underline what needs doing and get on with it. So a few years ago, I decided to go, I've tried many different diets. None of them really worked for me. And I decided to get onto something called, or it was at the time, the Cambridge diet. It's now called the 1-to-1, I think it's called. And it really worked for me. And the whole idea behind it was that you have a limited amount of calories or products that you can eat during the day. Up to, I think I used to be on 1,200 calories a day when I first started it. Now, bear in mind that I'd had no real, well, I hadn't had really any kind of result from previous weight losses prior to this. And so I went on this Cambridge diet, and in doing so, for the first week or two, it was quite hard. It was like all diets. It was a pain in the backside. It was trying to struggle through it. But eventually I did break through it. After the first week, things got easier. And then subsequently, as the weeks went on, it got easier and easier and easier and easier. And I was having, I think it was 3 products and normal, like a meal, small meal a day. Because it was all about portion control and portion sizes, like a lot of diets. And I shifted a lot of weight. I think it was in about 5 or 6 months, I'd shifted 8.5 stone, or yeah, just under 8.5 stone. And so I was really happy. I still had a ways to go, but I was really happy with that. And then the lady that I used to, or the lady that initially did it with me, she was great as well. She was a fantastic motivator. Unfortunately, she got a different job and she left. And then I tried to keep it going with 2 other people. But they never really did it for me. It wasn't a personality thing. It was just they didn't seem asked. They seemed as though they were just doing it for the money and not for the enjoyment of helping other people or seeing people lose weight. It seemed they were doing it more for a financial point of view, which I get. But you also need to have some sort of commitment to helping people as well if you're going to do something like that. And that just wasn't there with them. So eventually, I slipped and I came off of it, and the weight just went back on again, and it went on with a vengeance. I now know what people say about these sort of lose weight quickly diets. They don't work. Well, they worked for me, and it was the only thing that worked for me, and I'm happy with that. But I did put the weight on, but that was purely and simply because I couldn't find the right person after the initial person that was right for me, that was going to motivate me and dedicate themselves to helping me and show me a little bit of support, because support is what you really need. So anyway, eventually I found this lady who was recommended to me, and I'm gone with her now, and I'm back on the diet. So this is my first day again. So it's probably the wrong time to do it because stuck home with the kids, things might get a little bit snarky. They might get a little bit snappy. I'm sure they won't, to be fair. Because the kids, they wind me up and then they put a smile on my face within the very next second or the same second. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm just hoping that, you know, I'm going to dedicate myself to this, losing weight. I've tried everything else. It doesn't really work for me. This is the only thing that works for me. And the whole purpose and idea of this is that when I get down to the weight that I want to, when I've lost the amount of weight that I want to, then I can come off of it, and I can then, I'm in more of a mindset then, because this, now the one-to-one diet, what they do is, what I don't think they did previously, is they also now show you how to go about maintaining your weight loss and maintaining a level on the weight that you're at by healthy choices and healthy eating and what you should be eating and what you should avoid. So, yeah, so that's all good. Anyway, I'm going on far too long about that. I'm going to do a general thing, I guess, week by week, showing you or telling you how much I've lost, how it's making me feel different in myself. And I thought that now's probably the best time to do it, seeing as everything's sort of shut down and a bit quiet. So, yeah, so anyway, that's about it. And back to the family in a minute. Don't panic. I am moving now. It's the first time I've moved mostly. So we're going to go in the kitchen because Hazel's actually started the phonics lessons with Fox today. So we're going to see how they're getting on.
Today we are going to learn a new sound. The way that we are going to learn our sound is we to think about something that we might play with when we are on holiday, perhaps in the swimming pool or maybe at the seaside.
Yeah, I think that's enough of that now. It's a bit boring. I'll let them get on with that. Is it good? Good. Yeah, I decided not to show much of that. It's a bit boring. It's just lessons, isn't it? It's just something that Fox normally goes to phonics on a Wednesday anyway. And it really, it helps him with his reading and his pronunciation and all, you know what phonics is. And so they've stopped it obviously, and Hazel's continuing it at home, along with sort of other lessons that the kids will be having. Not that Fox will be having many lessons. He's 4, so it's just basically preschool stuff. It's just playing, colouring in, obviously phonics and bits like that. But, you know, all helps. It's all good. Keeps them occupied, keeps their mind engaged, and gives me a bit of peace, which is the most important thing. Although I'm going to have to start doing it at some point as well, and I need an education. I can't give one. I need one. Anyway, speak to you in a bit. Oi, Mrs.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Educational stuff.
Yeah, that's the first. I'm a little bit concerned that you're not doing educational stuff. You're cooking?
Yes, I am cooking.
What do you mean you're cooking?
I'm cooking.
What, is this a slang that you kids use? Like, I'm cooking with gas? What is it? What, you cook? What do you mean you're cooking? How can you cook? I'm an oldie. How can you cook with an iPad? I don't understand.
Because we're chopping stuff now, and now...
So you're playing a game?
No,
So it's not educational?
it is.
So you're lying to your old dad?
No, it is.
Yeah, I don't believe
We're
you.
making soup.
You're making soup?
Yeah, we're trying to chop all the vegetables up now.
Right. Okay, and how is it, in what way is this educational?
Because we cook soup. Now we've chopped the vegetables up, we're going to put them in the pot.
That's not educational, that's a game you're playing.
And now
It's virtual cooking.
we're going to mix it. Fine,
Oh, do you know what, I'll give up. I'm not even going to question
I'll
it.
do it then. I'll do educational stuff.
Yeah, make sure you do. Otherwise, I will run over there and I will kiss you all over your head.
Yeah.
And you will hate that. All right? See, Lily's moved this morning. Oh, no. Let's see. She hasn't. Actually, she's just been out for a walk, so bless her little cotton, fluffy, furry white socks. She's so tired. It's such a hard life. Such a hard life. Isn't it, Lil? Look, she's so tired she can't even raise her head or an eyebrow to acknowledge me. Pretty much like the rest of the family. Going strong then, Hazel. That was just charming. See what I mean? A pain in the Harris. Well, that was very naughty, wasn't it? Naughty. Right, he just threw a sock and I'll show you in a bit. It hit the screen with gay abandon. Right, I'll show you in a minute. So, was the school busy this morning?
It was really quiet, and then just before people came in, it got busy. Just before the teachers came in.
Well, that's told me absolutely nothing.
It got busier.
Right.
But it's not as busy. There's about 7 people off from Willow's class.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Right. Well, you got cabin fever yet?
No, I've been out.
Yeah, but have you got cabin fever? Because you've had them. All right then. Have you got kid fever
I'm
yet?
quite looking forward to going to work tomorrow. But I do expect you to put them in the garden to play for a bit.
Oh, I'll put them in there with a big stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or take them to the park.
Yeah, I'll take them to the park. I'll put them in the garden. That'll be about it.
You could drive them round to the park if you can't walk around there.
I could just watch it. What? Because I'm worried about the foot. Yeah, right. Fair enough. Right. Oi, you. He's just got his sister to write posters out. Wash your hands. Stick them in the bathroom, upstairs and downstairs. With a toilet downstairs. We haven't got a bathroom downstairs. We're not posh. And one by the kitchen sink. And he screwed them up to wind his sister up and put them in the bin. The tyke. Right, what's about it? You all right, dear Lily? Are you all right, dear young Lily? The tail's wagging. Are you all right, dear? Is it a hard day? Are you on lockdown? Are you a little bit worried, are you? That we might not get any dry dog food and you have to have lovely meat? Because that would really upset you. Are you that worried and concerned? Why am I talking this stupid accent? Like I don't when there's nobody around. Of course I do. Look at this, look. Hello? 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 Cuddle buns? Hello? Right, so she's settled for the month, I think. Oi, you.
Yeah?
Entertain me. I don't have you leeching off the family without giving something back. Entertain me, I'm bored. What are you doing there? What are you playing?
My new game.
What is your new game? What is your... Hello?
Yeah?
What's your new game?
PJ Mouse.
PJ Masks? Wow. Pretty cool. You enjoying that?
Yeah.
Good, good.
You can even do practice.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds cool. Will you carry on with that? Well, you're not under my feet. You're doing good. Watch this. Yeah, like how'd you get the circles?
That is really...
Yeah?
Daddy.
What's really what?
That's rude.
How rude. Look at the pair of them. Look at them. Messy, mucky pups. Right. Oh, look, you'll be happy to know that... Oh, you're right there? You're right? How rude. How rude.
Stop it.
Happy to know that Lily's moved. From there
Pardon?
to there. Ooh, cute. Cute. Who's that? Who's on the other side? Who's on the phone?
Liliana.
Hello, Liliana. Hello. Must be a time delay. Throwing these new duvets upstairs, and I'm not strong enough. So Hazel wants competition. Oh, you weak person.
What? There's not enough swing behind
That's
that's
a-
the problem.
A three.
No.
Whap, whap, whap. Let me. My go.
You'll go.
Right. No, yeah. Right. Ready? Over there.
All right. Yeah, all right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
First time.
Can you make it 2 in a row though?
course,
Because there's another
no.
one.
Yeah. All right then.
I bet you can't.
You're saying that because you can't do it.
There's not enough swing behind. You were standing in the way.
One-handed.
All right.
1, 2, 3. No, that's not going to work.
No.
Is it? Stuck. Not doing it anymore. Bye. There is no way we're going to be stuck for entertainment in this house. We're going to make an Olympics out of this, I'm telling you. Well, good morning. It's the next day now. Unfortunately, I didn't finish off the vlog last night, so I'm finishing it off this morning. The kids just drove me and I had to go to bed early. It's my excuse anyway. So, see you in the next vlog. Bye.